morning from Pattaya, Thailand. It is about 8 o'clock in the morning, and I figure, hey, now's a good time to go live. And our title and theme today is why are Americans leaving America? Why are they leaving the US? We'll be talking about that here in a few minutes. I'm about to go over to this cafe slash restaurant, which I have been many times on a live, and I have been many times even when I'm not live because I love the food there, and I like having coffee there in the morning. I want to show you guys this place, right? A friend of mine took me to this place here. That's a Thai club, and that place is way bigger inside than what you see. What's going on, Jay Hill? And I had an absolute ball in there. I didn't really do too much videotaping. I did get some photos. But it was some Thai groups there from a town called Isan. And a lot of people that are here in Thailand or here in Pattaya are from Isan. And they were in there, man. The music was just beautiful. I really loved that. I was able to get deep into the culture in that place right there. And she was dancing, and they were all doing the dance. They be doing the dances with their hands, man, and doing their bodies, and just, it was just beautiful, man. So that club actually is right next to my condo. And she said, I want to take you there. And I think that was also, I don't know if y'all saw the images that I posted that a young lady bought me Valentine's Day, but she has truly been nice, man, very nice. Hey, Andrea Williams and Marcus Macaulay, looking forward to checking this place out. Yes, come on down. All right, y'all. Y'all know we going to my little favorite spot over there. Now, I'm on somebody's Wi-Fi. I hope I'm not on another Wi-Fi and have to change over. But I really do believe that Wi-Fi across the street is that strong that I'm actually on it now. You know, this club, y'all, I can't stop talking about it. We had a ball in that club. We had a ball. You know, and it was like a wide area. As much, I guess it does look big, but see how the roof in the back goes? That place goes way in the back. There's a huge stage in there. The whole show was like a Broadway show, man. This place right here is absolutely amazing. And it's like Thai people go here, you know? So come in with one of your Thai friends. You see the type of, I guess this is an advertisement. I don't know if this is an advertisement for the club. Let me see. Yeah, that's the club. See how I just be looking at the shapes of the words. I can't read Thai, y'all, but I look at the shapes. We should talk about how my YouTube got stuck in Thai mode. YouTube need to fix that. I'm like, how do I get out of Thai mode if I don't know how to read Thai? So I had to like look up, exit, and all of that stuff. And it was a challenge, but it was fun. We're gonna cross the street here, y'all. Remember, in Thailand, they don't be traveling on both sides. They don't, somebody on the ground. Somebody's on the ground. They don't be traveling on, there we go, right there, we're safe. We're going here to my regular spot, y'all. That spot, I keep telling y'all, that spot's been busy lately. I ain't messing around. We're gonna be on probably a little bit shy of an hour today, y'all, for real. You know, I'm gonna get some coffee here, and then I'm gonna get some, how you doing, ma? Sawadee krap. And then I'm gonna get some coffee and probably some, and it's early, y'all, I'm gonna get some fried rice and shrimp. That's one of my favorites there. This place is no joke. That guy got my seat there. I should have rushed over here. Let me go put my bag in here, y'all. Also, y'all, some of y'all know I ran into homie Philly Dom last night. And we may hook up today and do a collab on video. Just to let y'all know. I know some of y'all know Philly Dom, but we may check him out. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Jay Elaine is in the house. Jay Elaine. Hey, man, you all right? I'm gonna get café. All right, y'all, we settled. First thing we're gonna get is some coffee over here. I'm gonna let them make that while I Mama has to go in the back and get the other lady. But how y'all doing, man? How y'all been doing? They wouldn't be in a hurry to move if they couldn't use the American currency buy power. Let's not forget that part. Yeah, Clayton, I feel you, man. Clayton, that is one of the key reasons, and this is big news right now. If y'all look it up on Google, this is big news. It popped up on my radar last night, and that's why I brought it up. But one of the key reasons is the dollar and how high prices are. It's the economy and how high the prices are being raised in the United States of America. You know, people who are old as I am and older remember when things were dirt. Oh, I want that. That looks good. I want that. Ma, what's that? That looks good. What's that? Egg and rice? Egg and rice. This one here? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get that. That's pork, right? Yeah. That's not yet though. I'm gonna get it a little late. Oh, easy. I'm gonna get a coffee now, a cappuccino, okay? Yeah, I was talking to Mom just now, and she was opening up a pot, kind of almost burned herself, and I feel it's like my fault. That's one of the reasons that people are moving, and let's chime in, y'all. Why do you think, and how many of y'all are like actually not in the U.S.? You know, I mean, American citizens that have moved out. Because what I'm hearing, y'all, it's hundreds of thousands in the last year. So that would put it since 2025, I think they're talking about the millions, right? Are leaving America for places like this. Wally said, how does it smell over there? Right now, I can smell a little of the ocean. I can smell incense burning in the air. And it's very humid right now. I feel like it's about 84 degrees with high humidity. I am sweating down my back. I gotta take a shower before I go to the physical therapist slash, what do they call that when they stick the needles in you? I just can't think right now. What do they call it when they stick the needles in you? Acupuncture. I'm going to the acupuncture this morning, and I'm gonna get physical therapy on my knee. What if Americans couldn't use U.S. money? What if Americans couldn't use U.S. money? I don't understand. What am I missing? What am I missing in that question? They got chairs out here, man. People be out here. You know what? I think I'm gonna sit over here though. I don't need this ashtray. I definitely don't need that right there though. I don't need no ashtray right there. Oh man, I'm glad that was never one of my vices. Well, kinda it was. I started to say smoking cigarettes wasn't. Yeah, but I'm glad it was never a thing I had to do. I hate the heat, but I think I'd like to retire and move to Nha Trang, Vietnam. Yes, there are some places in Vietnam that gets pretty cool. There's places here like Chiang Mai that the temperatures are cooler than Pattaya here on the beach in the south. You know, and you can go further south than this actually. What if Americans couldn't come back to US? If they couldn't come back, they would just have to stay in paradise, whatever paradise they chose to move to. You know? But like, you can't do that. I mean, you could do anything, man. There can be a coup that overthrows our government. That's possible. A lot of y'all, I just said a lot of y'all. I don't know what a lot of y'all think. But that is possible. You know, when was the last U.S. coup? When was the last coup, y'all, in America? When was the last coup? That is the trivia question that is up on the board right now. When was the last coup? Biden. When was the last coup? When was the last coup? Somebody said Biden. I'm talking about a military coup. Hey, Blunt Tabery. Oh my God. Look, the coffee's here, y'all. I gotta go. I'm gonna sit it down because I'm gonna shake, Mom. Oh, thank you. That's that cappuccino right there, y'all. That's that cappuccino. Did anybody get it yet while I was getting my coffee? Biden, what's the time over there? All right, I'm gonna help y'all. The last coup is when that the American people here in the States said we're gonna fight England and take this MFO. That's when the last coup. You gotta think this was England. The US was England's. Right? Am I right? What's up, Matt? Now, I'm not a history buff, but that's what my history books tell me. What's up, Matt? What's on the menu? I think I'm gonna get some kapow. I think I'm gonna get some kapow. For real, too much politics on this topic. Blessings, Matt. Trump was the last coup. Hey, Clayton. Yeah, so people are leaving America. Here's another key reasons. Safety. Why are people moving to places like this and leaving to America? Safety. I hear women from the US, black and white, time after time said they feel totally safe even on these streets at 3 a.m. Matt, I swear you eat shrimp every video. Not this one, I'm gonna eat some kapow. Seafood paradise. Yeah, I think I'm gonna forego the shrimp, Marcus. Hey, Sheila, what's up? Sheila's in the house. Another one is safety. Another reason people are leaving the U.S. is medical care. Medical care. Cheaper and affordable medical care. How many of y'all think that's a big issue? Medical. Schoolhouse Rock was a favorite of mine back in the day. Was anybody else's? Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Hooking up rails and landing in motion. Yeah, that's how we learned about, what was that, and, but, and, or? Jay Lane likes Schoolhouse Rock, y'all. She loved the cartoons back in the day because that only came on Saturday mornings. Anybody else remember Schoolhouse Rock? What's up, Matt? Where them wings at? Look at Jasmine. Where those wings at? Matt, are you going to make it to the Country Style Reunion this year? Hey, what's up, Farley? I plan to make it. That is Juneteenth weekend. That is the Country Style Cook-Off weekend. And that Monday, my son graduates college. My youngest son, Zach, he will be getting his associate's degree in college. And a few days after that, he will get his high school diploma. That is my boy. And I will be there for that. Yes, indeed. If you're just tuning in, we are in Pattaya, Thailand. And that club right there, I think I used to question, what was that club? What was it all about? A friend of mine, she took me there, man. Thank you, Farley. I appreciate you. And, yeah, y'all make sure y'all go over to Free Life Kai's page and not just say, congratulations, but tell him he need to put some content up on his page. Jay Lane said, Interplanet Janet song, help me. I don't know what Interplanet Janet is. I don't know who that is. Oh, I better drink my coffee, y'all. Let me drink my coffee. That's the first time I got it in a big cup like this. Let's check it out. That club, y'all, somebody's in front sweeping. That club, I had so much fun in there. And I knew some of the songs because I've heard them a lot. But I was sitting there dancing like I knew every word they were saying. don't have another source of income. I don't understand. Is that a question? Oh, I want to go to Thailand bad. Okay, I see it, Jeff. I see it. Medical is very important. Everything is so expensive here in the U.S. Yes, Andrea, and that's one of the reasons that people are leaving the U.S. Yeah, I get it, man. That other source of income, you have to have some type of income. And somebody was asking me, I kind of did my budget. It would be a tight budget, but I could live off 1,000 a month here. I could live off 1,000 a month because I'm thinking about my 500 and some change a month rent. But I can get a place for $200 something a month. So I don't even know what I'm talking about. I can definitely live off of $1,000 to $1,100 a month. Dana said, "What, Matt? What you doing live again, man?" We going live a lot. As long as I'm finding out these different Wi-Fi spots I could get, we going live. Wait, Zach is getting his associates. Yes, Joyce. That's Zach. Zach is 18. He will be receiving his associate's degree. Yes, he has been studying college credits while in high school. Maybe I shouldn't pressure him too much about his YouTube channel, right? You better get that YouTube channel up and running. Mickey Matt Jr. is doing really good. One of his vehicle got, he had an accident, man, and it was unfortunate that the insurance had just fell off, so keep him in your prayers about that situation. Oh, the Schoolhouse rock song was called Interplanet Janet, Matt. Now that's some good trivia. That's some good trivia right there. That's even better than what was the name of the doggone Astro trivia, because hardly anybody knows the name of the doggone Astro. His name wasn't Astro, though. They called him Astro afterwards. On the Jetsons. That would have been funny. I was just giving up the name. Come on, Fly. This Fly is relentless. I can live off 500 a month. Hey, Jeff, where are you? Are you in Thailand? Let's see, Bernie in the woods. Uh-oh, very rare. Well, so you get to see ambulances, but not... Do you think paying 1,000 for an English teaching job online overseas is worth it? Do you think paying 1,000 for an English teaching job online? You mean getting paid the salary, or are you gonna pay to teach somebody? I don't get it, Jeff. I'm sorry, man. Do you think paying $1,000 for an English teaching job is worth it? It's according to how many hours are involved with it. You know, you got the whole time factor. Is you doing this class like 4 times a month? I think it's worth it. That's like $250 a class. Yes, Dana. His name was Trial Fast. But that is a good trivia question, because you're the only one in the chat that knew that. Unless you knew because I told you before. Jeff said my rent is $500 a month right now. But Jeff, where do you live in the U.S.? I'm interested now. Y'all, his rent is $500. My rent was only $800 and something when I left. But you can believe it's more than that now. The English teaching job course is $1,000. Oh, so you're gonna be teaching like from over there? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really know. One of the teachers on here probably would know more about that. I would say it's according to cost of living and how much I should be getting paid. Jay Lane says, "Sings, I'm just a bill sitting here on Capitol Hill." Yes, I'm just a bill. Oh, this Fly is like, Jeff said they're in Pennsylvania. I can see some good spots being in Pennsylvania where you can still, where your money goes a long way. Even in Virginia. His boy Elroy. Matt, is health insurance expensive there? There is some rates, some good rates I've seen for health insurance. But this guy's leaving, y'all. I'm about to go reclaim my chair since he left. I'm going to reclaim my chair, Ma. I'm gonna reclaim my chair. All right, y'all. I had to come in here. Sometimes I'll be treating this restaurant like it's my own. Because they be treating me like I'm the king. You know? They be treating me like the king. That's so beautiful. What was we talking about? We were saying health insurance. Health insurance here, let me see, health insurance. I showed you guys that was on the live the other day, the medicine. Just talk medicines right now, without insurance, right? There are some people here that don't even have insurance. They just pay cash for the stuff. This guy got an MRI. I forget. You got to look back at the Vietnam video. The MRI. MRIs are very expensive in the U.S. But I forget the number he quoted. People be paying under $1,000 for like testing and treatment. It's just inexpensive. And then when you throw like a travel health care, or they offer health care over here, but it's packages. Those packages are like $100 and something a month. You know, I think it's $100 and something. But I haven't looked into them packages. There are times I wish I had a, but being that I'm gonna be only over here another couple months, I'm like, I'll do that the next time I get on the road again. Oh, that guy was in the army. Y'all couldn't see him, but he has an army hat on. Let's see here. I should have let y'all see that guy. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Dana, you funny. Who sang the most of the songs on Schoolhouse Rock? Question, J. Elaine, who sang the most of the songs on Schoolhouse Rock? Jeff said, I get dental care and medical care through my job. Yes. But a lot of people are self-employed, Jeff, and they gotta pay their own. And some jobs don't offer. My job had a real good medical plan. My copay was $15. And a lot of jobs don't offer the type of health care my job offered when I was working in the workforce. Chris Conklin said, Jay Lane got me laughing. Jay Hill said, overseas, a lot of places you can definitely live for $1,500 a month, $1,000 without going out. Yes. Jeff said, do you have 401k? I do not have 401k. I am self-employed. I've been self-employed since 2015. I took about $40,000 out of my 401k. That's all I'm saying that was in there. And I invested it in crypto, and I did pretty good. Right now, I'm gonna be honest, I do not have any crypto. Maybe a few coins, but yeah, I don't have any crypto, and I need to get my investment game up. But I do have income with my main income right now is YouTube. And that's thanks to you guys that watch the videos, thanks to you guys who have subscribed to our Patreon account, patreon.com/MattDV. And thanks to you guys who have hit the join button and became members. Are the fans dual purpose? Move the air and keep the mosquitoes and flies. I treat them as a dual purpose, J. Elaine. But it is hot right now. I'm not gonna say it's very, very hot, but it is hot out here right now. Sheila's still on the Jetsons, Spacely Sprockets and Rival Cogswell Cogs. Unilab on the Jetsons. We can make you delirious because too much of us is serious. So dangerous, so dangerous. Busta Rhymes stole that for his song. Jeff said, I'll probably spend less than $1,000 a month. I just want to go to Thailand to train Muay Thai. You can get a Muay Thai visa. I think that's a DTV visa too, Jeff. I forgot who sung most of the songs Schoolhouse Rock, Matt, but I did know for a while. All right, y'all. Cheers. 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 Here's my first sip of coffee. Oh, that joke is still hot, too. Oh, that's so good. Yes, Jeff, look into the DTV visa. If you train Muay Thai, you can get that visa. Or you can file for that visa, put it that way. Town said Schoolhouse was Jack Sheldon. It just amazes me, man, how there be no traffic in here. Watch them lips, my brother. Dana said, watch them lips, my brother. Oh, y'all ain't see. I didn't even post a picture. Because I showed some people the pictures of the lips when they blew up. I said, I can't put that online because y'all wouldn't stop commenting for weeks. Hot coffee. Yes, this is cappuccino. Oh, yes. Did I eat something the other day, y'all, with an egg on it? Never knew Thailand and Muay Thai visas. That sound crazy. Yeah, Thailand have Muay Thai visas. They're called DTV visa. You can do a lot of you can go to you can take Thai classes, learning a language. Chris Conklin said cold beer. Sounds good, man. You can take the you can do a Muay Thai classes, training Muay Thai. You can do a cooking class. That's what I was looking at under the DTV visa. You can do digital content creating. You can do, what else under that one? I forget it. There's a few other things. I think there's like 5 different ways you can get the DTV visa. Look at his horns on the helmet. And it look like he got the Michelin Tire Man on the back. Earthfox said people are leaving to find ladyboys. Yeah, some people are leaving to find ladyboys. That's correct. I've seen that. Some people are leaving to find their wives. Some people are leaving to find ladies, boys. I don't know if they have fruit here. Mickey Anthony said, could you get a bowl of fruit here? I'm not sure. I'll ask. Jay Lane said she could taste this coffee. This is one of the best cup of coffees I've had from here. I mean, when you go shopping and you can get enough bag of groceries when you can't even carry them alone and they're under $50, that is something that I like. You know, I love ShopRite, man. ShopRite supports the Newark community. And it wasn't them pricing everything, I know. But things were just too high. You know? During COVID, some things didn't shut down. So you wonder why price is still high. Like Walmart was still open, ShopRite was still open. You was able to go in there and buy groceries. So I get those reasons. I was gonna write down the reasons, but y'all look up the latest news. It popped up on my Apple News last night that the first time ever, there are more people leaving the US than coming, you know? That's like when you look at Japan, right? The Japanese ain't leaving Japan, you know? They are not leaving their country. Their country is dope. It treats the citizens right. You feel me? So, I don't think it's nothing wrong with moving. You know, I know some people are afraid to move. Some people are afraid to get on an airplane. And also, I'm glad I remembered this because I was like, when I start talking about this, I want to make sure I say this. Road Dog, I have never met Richie Mack, no. I was gonna say this. Some people are meant to stay in the US. Some of my family members are meant to stay there. Some of my family own land in North Carolina and South Carolina. I think land is important, and it's important for our family to stay connected to that land. You know, it's not for everybody. I think it's for some people, you know. And if you're getting fed up to the point where you're gonna go punch your boss in the face, move to Thailand. You know, because that's another thing. Not to make this a drag, but there's just so many not random. There's just been so many shootings and people running into people with cars, and man, it's like, it's sad. It like makes you, that girl's drunk, that's what it is. It makes you want to cry, yo. It makes you want to cry. When I turn the news on, I watch the news on YouTube. I think it's what is it, ABC News? One of those newses. It's just, it says breaking news. It's always breaking news, right? It's some lady that got kidnapped, and they talking about her every day, you know? And she got kidnapped. And now, the last thing I heard is that whoever this woman is, they think they may have taken her over to Mexico. And I was like, wow, even the news is interesting, you know? And I don't mean to be hard-hearted, but I'm like, isn't there any more news that we can put on there from Newark, New Jersey? Or like stuff that's happening that can be improved? I'm not saying not to put that lady on the news because maybe that'll help find her. But I know a lot of people was missing from the hood, you know, that are still missing. That's all I'm gonna say about that, man. Sometimes the news can be a diversion. You know, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but sometimes the news can be a diversion. All right, y'all, I gotta go in here and get my food. Thanks for subscribing, Gina. Jeff said, is this my first time traveling? No, it is not. I've been traveling for years, especially in the southern and south, down in the Caribbean, South America. Sheila Cox said, thank you. I subscribe to Gina and Jason. Okay. Jeff said, how long I've been traveling? This stint right here, I've been traveling since October. I've been between Thailand and Vietnam. Earthfolk said, I heard her say that. Road Dog said, hi, Matt. Have you ever linked up with Richie Mack? No, I read that one, yeah. Naps said 100. Hey, what's up, Naps TV? Sheila Cox says, getting ready to have a Suzy Q top with vanilla. I started to say this early, but listen to me, I can't talk. It's late there, I get it. Prices are kind of high here now at ShopRite Newark, so I got to budget myself. Yeah. Because a lot of people like ShopRites, they have good stuff, right? I bought some cherries at ShopRite and they were in the refrigerator. You know, I was nibbling on them for I was nibbling on them for like a week and a half. I bought some cherries from Walmart. Those jokers was molded in 2 days. Dana Green said, your boy, the number 47, had that travel plan for those people coming in. They had an ICE visa. I don't know what that is. Earthfolk said, wow, I'm banned. What are you banned from, Earthfolk? Jay Lane said, land equals generational wealth. Yeah, man, I think that's important, man. When we own land, we don't want to let the land go. I'm about to retire from Boeing after 35 years. Congratulations. One of my cousins been working for Boeing for about 35, 40 years. His name is Dennis Williams. He was, he was high up on the ladder there. He's from South Carolina, too. Dana Green, that's my first cousin, actually. Dana Williams says, Savannah Guthrie's mom, Channel 4. Savannah Guthrie's mom, Channel 4. Anna Guthrie. Oh, okay, yeah. That's the lady that's missing, right? Yeah. Ooh. And I'm not gonna beat this like a dead horse, man. I ain't gonna beat it, right? But like, if that was my mom missing, would it be on the news that much? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, and I'm done. If that was my mom missing, would it be covered on the news this much? That's the only question I have. All right, I'm done, y'all. 24 hour, here we go, we're back. Chris, because I feel for that family. I feel for that family, but I feel for them. And I feel for whoever crazy I feel for the woman that they took, and I'm thinking of like what possesses the mind to do something crazy like that. It's always something crazy on the news. 24-hour flight is what stops me going, but Vietnam may be in my destination. There you go. Don't let it scare you, man. Get you some books, get some music, and be ready to sleep. Stay up all night before you come. Hey, Matt, do you watch anything with Michael K. Williams in it since you knew him? I do watch some stuff with him in it. I have a lot of photos of me and him hanging out with friends and family. And I look at them, I look at all my photos a lot. But yeah, I miss Mike, man. I miss Mike. That was my little brother, man. But I watch some movies with him. I don't watch much movies. But the other night I was looking at a movie and I didn't even know he was in this movie. I was like, I didn't know he played in this movie. Our boss lady said the world is a dark place, Matt. Except here in the land of smiles, Thailand. Let me stop. That was boss lady said. I'm 28, I want to leave the US in a year. That's what I wanted to address, Jeff. Let me go in here, y'all. I'm about to go in here. I'm gonna get it, man. Oh, I'm about to drop the cup, y'all. That's what I want to do, y'all. I want to go in here. Hold up, let me let y'all see outside one more time. Just one more time. If you just logging in, right, I'm about to go in here and get some kapow and rice. I'm calling it kapow because I think that's what the fried pork is called, but and egg. That's the condo I live in. Right there, 500 and some change a month. And people are up drinking already. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. They got beer and ice over there. And you hear it. They turn it up this early in the morning, y'all. And I'm here at this spot right here. We about to go in here. Here come a big bus. I almost stepped in the road. See, you gotta look, man. You gotta look before you go on the road here. This is my spot I come to. Ooh, I gotta hurry up too, because I gotta go to the Veterans Welcome Center. All right, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna set up my laptop, y'all. Alright, y'all. Alright, I'm all set up. Y'all let me know if it's too windy from the fan. Alright. I need to get my laptop out too. I need to pull my laptop out. I've been in the sun a lot, man, but my face look bright. Urfolk said, Matt, wasn't the girl in your other video a he, she? The girl in my other video, if she was with me, was 100% woman. But that's funny that you said that, because I don't know if you noticed in the video, she said people be saying that she's a lady boy. I don't know if you heard that. Did anybody hear that? And matter of fact, last night I was at Coop's bar, and one of the girls that liked me there, she said she's very pretty. She's very pretty. I see her at 808 all the time because she's like one of the social influencers at this club here. And she said, they said we always think she like women, so they think she's a tomboy, you know, like a lady that likes women. So sometimes people get a lot of rap on who they are and what they say. So that's what I'm trying to go back. The news is always a diversion, yes. Here we go, y'all. That's it, Jeff. You said you 28, and I stopped on that, right? There are a lot of young people moving over here to Thailand. I interviewed a young man with his bachelor's degree, or did he get his master's degree? But he's over here trying to find some teaching jobs over here. So, because he was working at the dollar store, the Dollar Tree, whatever it is, Dollar General. He was working at the Dollar Tree or something. He was a manager there. And he said, I had to get out of America, man. And he explained why we have that video. That's going to be on the video coming up soon. Thank you, Joyce. Yes. I was really hurt. I lost two Michaels, Michael K. Williams and Michael Mosley, which we used to call Omar. So people was telling me that Omar died. And I said, I was getting confused. They were telling me Omar died. And I was like, Omar died? And I was thinking Omar from The Wire. It was always confusing. I can't explain that right now, how I was feeling. Because, Omar, my friend Omar, his name was Michael Mosley. We call him Omar. He died first, right? But I knew him as Michael growing up, but then Michael K. Williams died a week later, and they said, yo, you know Mike died? And it was like, Omar. And I said, nah, he died last week. And they was like, nah, he just died of an overdose. I said, no, who you talking about? And they was like, you know Michael K. And I said, what? Like, it just broke me down, man. And when my friend, see, y'all got me sidetracked. When my friend Omar died, he died of COVID. And I was the one that verified that. I had to go in his room, and he was there dead, lying on the floor. And that was a very sad moment. Very, very, very sad moment for me in my life. Yeah. Yes, Celebrity Mom, J.H. Hill. Hi, Matt. I just subscribed and like. Thank you, Sheila. No, Shellin. That's Shellin Robinson. Or it's a Shell in Robinson. Thank you very much for subscribing. Jay Lane said the news is diverting us. Yes. The news is always a diversion. Nobody had ever heard of this woman. Yes, hopefully she's okay. Yes. 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 That's all I'm gonna say about that. I hope she's okay. I hope they find her, you know. Sheila Khan said, I said the same thing. Do not let it become a diversion. Yeah. Yeah, that's what, ooh, we're not going to get into the moving the carriers in different waters and all of this, man. All of this. Matt, wasn't the girl in your other video a he, she? All right, I answered that one. That was Earth Rock. A he, she. I'm laughing at the terminology, a he, she. That's something like my grandmother would say. Earthwalk, you old. Welcome, welcome. Yes, thank you, Jay Lane, for welcoming Shalon. Am I reading that word right? Yeah, Shalon. Here we go. Jay Lane said, thanks for the correction. Sheila, I typed it correct this time. I feel for the family, but people, especially children, do they ever find them? I know, right? I know. I'm kind of hungry. I can't wait to eat. Yeah, Jay Lane. I haven't seen the lady come out here in a minute, and I have an appointment at 10 o'clock, so I have plenty of time. It's only going to take about 10 minutes to get there on a motorbike. Jay Lane said this spot always makes her think of Hawaii. I don't know why I'm not turning my computer on. All right, let me finish off the messages on the computer. Earthwalk said, how did I know she was a woman? You don't know how to tell if it's a woman yet? I can't teach you that, man. This ain't that channel. Ooh, there we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Sheila Cox said 5 o'clock somewhere, Margaritaville. Nadia Truth is in the house. What's up, Nadia? I can't leave America. We have the most expensive healthcare, but it's also the best in the world. Yeah, they have, just FYI, Nadia, they have some really good healthcare here in Thailand. In Vietnam, too, in Vietnam. You know, somebody was joking one time. They said, most of my doctors are, and they had mentioned the country they're from, and he was like, I think I'm gonna move to that country because that's where all the doctors are coming from. But we have my doctor was American, and he was one of the best doctors that I've had, and that I really appreciated my doctor. You know, I'm glad I hired him. And I say that because a lot of us don't realize that the doctors work for us. We do not work for the doctors. You hire them. Sometimes we forget. If you're paying your money, it's a service. You know, so remember that. When you're going to hire a doctor, you don't want no mediocre doctor. You want one that knows what they're doing. How do you know what they're doing? Look at their history. Read up. Is there any news about them? Do some research. I want to get my food now. Mom, can I get it now? Was that kapow?
Yeah.
Okay, with the egg?
Egg, yeah.
Yes, please, thank you. Huh? Little bit, very little. Yep. No salt, not too much salt. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to order my food. Man, it's getting late. Quick, I'm gonna be eating. I didn't beat no. I still gotta go in there and take a shower. I didn't take a shower when I came out, y'all. Let me turn y'all this way a little bit. Here we go. Jill said, as a fellow solo traveler, how do you deal with homesickness? I don't get homesick. Jill. I'm a United States veteran, and I've never gotten homesick. I've never had homesickness. You know, I miss some of the things. If I miss White Castles or miss talking to my friends on the block, I don't think that's homesickness. I've never got homesick. Ravens man said it looked like Thailand is becoming your home. Thailand right now is a destination, and it's a pretty doggone good one when it comes to lifestyle, security, cost of living, a beautiful culture of people that they call it the land of smiles, and there are a lot of smiles here, and people are welcoming and just cool, man. I was with my friend yesterday, and I was trying to open something, and she was trying to move me out of the way so she could do this for me, you know, and that just always amazes me. You know, like they want to serve you and help you and be there for you, you know. And I can see why men get married over here. I really can. Am I planning on getting married? Nah. It seems like more of my eyebrows are losing. I did. Boss lady said I did. What did you do, boss lady? Earthwalk said, I heard that. He said, that's why I'm asking. I know that's why you're asking. Have a laptop, will travel and chat with us, deviants. That's Jay Lane, what's up? Joy says, sorry to bring him up, but something about Michael K's passing and my father passing around the same time touched me. Both from Brooklyn. Yup. Did y'all know that Michael K lived in Newark, New Jersey for a long time? I love watching. You know, I never watched all of the Boardwalk Empire, but I said one day I'm gonna sit down and watch them all. Hey Matt, sorry for your loss. Love from the Bronx. Thank you, Carla. Darl Foreman said, what's good, Hey, what's going on? Oh. I missed that. Earthwalk said he's 39. That's old. You older than me. Jay Hill said a lot of young people are moving overseas because they can't afford the U.S. Home prices are crazy. Yes. Yes. Dahl said, is it Darley Foreman? D. Foreman said, I'm hungry as well. Let's see. T-Love said, hi, Matt. What's up? Shalon Robinson said, thank you. Thank you, J. Elaine. Sheila Khan said, I never watched The Wire, but my youngest brother is always quoting the characters. Also a lot of well-known, right? Actors play on The Wire, plan to go back. Yeah, didn't Idris Elba, was that one of his first, like, was that his start, The Wire? Yatif Harvey's in the house. What's up? Jay Lane said, TMI on the not showering mat. I'm just being real. That's what we say from the hood, right? I'm just being real. Now that's being real, telling somebody you didn't shower. Now talking about somebody else, and people be like, I'm just being real. No, you just being mean right now. Dana Green said, The Wire might be the best TV show ever. A true story about drugs in Baltimore. They did a special on VR. Ving Rink. True gangster. Ving R. Chris Congan said, Asian women are the best. Flex and Steppin said, what up, Matt? What up, Flex and Steppin? Oh, the food is... Oh, Mom, why you didn't give me the egg like you gave him? You scrambled. Huh? Oh, that's not her. That's not her. See, this is it. This is what she gave me, y'all. But the other guy has scrambled eggs. The other No. Before he was scrambled. Scrambled egg. Let me show you. I thought you'd give me scrambled eggs like the other guy.
No, he not scrambled.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't have like, I don't like... You know scrambled eggs? Look, I'm gonna show you.
I know scrambled. I should.
Yeah. You can put this on and scramble.
Omelet.
Yeah.
I make omelet form.
Yeah. Just use this too. Put that on and chop it up.
Okay. No,
yeah.
I make.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. What happened was the other guy had like scrambled eggs. It was like an omelet. Yeah. Yes, that's what he had. I wanted exactly what the other. Yeah, the way he had. However he had it, I wanted it. Yeah, omelet. Yeah.
But if you want the
No, I wanted what he had.
Okay.
That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, delicious. Kapung krap. Yeah. So I like the sunny side up eggs, y'all. I like the sunny side up eggs sometimes. But when I saw his plate, that's exactly what I wanted. I wasn't trying to give Mom a lot of problems. And it's rare that I send food back. But she said it's just the egg, man. Everything else could be the same. Woo. Let's see here. Where are we? Chris Conklin said, Asian women are the best. I wouldn't say best. The best at what? Chris, I gotta question you on that. The doll said, finally you respond. Always check on your doctors. I started this long ago, long before the internet. You need to check out credentials. Yes, Sheila. Yes. Dahl Foreman said 44 going on 88, number 88. Dahl Foreman said like Daryl. Dahl Foreman said my excuse, Arkansas parents. Nixon Keefe said, am I being mean, Matt? I don't think you're being mean. I don't think you're being mean. About what? Matt, you gotta go live next time you go to that club. We need to see the walker and the vibe inside. Oh, this club over here. I don't think I can go live in there, but definitely get some footage if I go again. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay, yeah, y'all can hear me. Once again, I had my alarm set. That was my alarm to get up, actually. So I'm supposed to be getting up right now and getting in the shower and getting ready for this doctor's appointment. For not an appointment, I'm going to get acupuncture and yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. This is it right here, y'all. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look at this right here. I might have to change the thumbnail. This is gonna be the thumbnail. Look at this, y'all. Y'all thought this was a game. Y'all thought this was a game. That right there, y'all thought this was a game. Look, it's got these peppers right there. It's got that basil. It's got that hot pepper in there. Oh my goodness. Yo, it's time to stop talking. Hold up. Let me just shoot through the messages real quick. Oh my goodness. Let's push this way over here, y'all. I hope y'all don't tip over. I'm about to eat this food. I got that kill. I got that kill right there. Got that kill. Remember we used to sell, remember y'all used to sell drugs? And y'all be like, got that kill. Look at this. Oh my goodness, I gotta bring this down a little bit. Just a little bit. Look at this. It's that pork right there. Let's take this egg. Right? Let's take this like that, right? Look at that egg, man. That looks. Look at this. And let's just dip it in there. Hot pepper like that. Oh, that might be too much. Yeah. Delicious, yes. Very good. She know how to cook, man. Is that a hot pepper? Oh yeah, it's a hot pepper. It's not the super hot peppers. Like that pepper right there, them chilies. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I gotta sit here and eat. I gotta eat, y'all. The only thing, this is it, Mom. You did it. She looked at me and gave me a little smile, and she had this look on her face like I always do. This is gonna be about $1.50. Yeah. There's about 31 baht to the dollar. This is probably 60 baht. So that's $2, right? I just bit into those hot spices, y'all. Y'all give me a second. Let me eat a little bit. Then we're gonna answer all the questions. Oh man, we've been on over an hour. I gotta go. Hold up, I gotta stop playing with y'all. Give me a second. I gotta go get some water. All right, y'all, here we go. Through the messages. Nixon, back to Nixon. Nixon, I don't think you're being mean. Okay. Idris Elba was on British TV, but don't forget Wood Harris. I think we just blew a fuse, y'all. Oh, do we still got Wi-Fi? Yeah. Oh, the fan is still on though. It's Elba, British Method Man. Forget Wood, he said, but don't forget Wood Harris, she, Method Man, and JT from Newark. Thank you, Dana. How come I didn't get a notification? DJ Dose, most likely you have to hit the subscribe button. Now I know you're gonna say I'm already subscribed, but hit that button. The menu's gonna drop down and you wanna check the all bell. That means you're gonna be notified when I put up a post, when I share in the shorts, when I go live, you'll be notified anytime something goes up on the Matt DB channel. Thank you. Chris Conklin said, eat it. That shit's and stop complaining. Eat it. That shit's shiznit and stop complaining. Matt is a hate speech and hate rhetoric, keeping it real. No, not hate rhetoric is not keeping it real. In my opinion. Nadia True said, a Method Man from New York. Uh-oh. Somebody said Method Man's from Jersey. Somebody said it's from New York. I don't know where Method Man's from. I do know Method Man. Me and my kids have met with him, but I don't know where he's from. I love having eggs like that, sunny side up or poached, scrambled with sharp cheddar. Yes, J.E. Lane. Jeff said, are you in Bangkok or Pattaya? I'm in Pattaya. The best of being gentle and kind. Yes, Chris. Which city is less expensive? Pattaya would be less expensive than Bangkok. Jeff, he's in yes, Papaya. Dana Green, sound man. Lost your sound. Yes, I know the alarm went off and I lost my sound. Hey, I enjoy watching your videos. You're pretty awesome dude. I love your spirit and I'll continue to support the journey. Vinny Ponce, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Dahl Foreman said, I like you. Thank you. Jay Lane said, I saw you say, oh, jump when the audio went out. That's when the alarm went off. Hey, Joy Olmstead. Yes, this is how much? How much? 70? This is 70 baht. So 70 baht 31. It's like a $2 and some change. This is good deal, good price. Good price, y'all. They were asking me. My friends were asking. They said, how much? They want. Y'all see, y'all got me slowing up now. Yes, Dana. Hot peppers. Jay Lane said she's drooling. Jeff said I'll probably choose Bangkok. That's where the Lumpini Stadium at. Jeff said, meanwhile, I'm at home eating a can of soup. Dahl Foreman, D. Foreman said, I like your voice. I like your voice. They are so cool. Thank you. That's funny, because sometimes you hear your voices sound weird, but somebody said they like my narration voice. And I was like, what can I change? But what I've been hearing that the narration is, I should just keep it my normal self. Chill O'Clock said, no filming in the club. This is not Love and Hip Hop. Nadia said, why do I call her mom? That's a Spanish thing. Maybe that's the Spanish in me. Jay Lane said, more coffee. Joy said it's okay to be over an hour. I know, but I gotta go to the doctor. I am eating kapow with egg and rice. This right here is very seasoned, and it goes well with the rice that's not seasoned at all, and the egg. Let's see if the egg is seasoned. The egg is seasoned. I think it got a little soy sauce on it. I'm gonna dip it in a hot pepper, so just to torture myself. Jeff Bell is in the house, y'all. That's Saeed's father. Remember Saeed was on here? His name is Hassa. They're from Philadelphia. Remember young Saeed was on here? He's gonna be a YouTuber, man. He's an up and coming YouTuber. Dana, you funny. George Clinton. Dang, man, you almost forget that this is not a game. Is it Levette? Levette said, all I know is Method Man looks good. Big Hurt said, Matt, you have uncovered the retirement cheat code, approximately $2,000 a month Leaving expenses in the way to go is the way to go. Yes, yes, yes. Chris Conklin said that plate looked okay, but when you said $1.50, it made me hungry as an MF. Okay, we got another one just in. Method Man is not from New Jersey. He's from Staten Island. So that's still New York, right? I'm gonna have to go back and watch the replay. Just got off of work. Thank you, Joy. It's an interesting replay. We're outside most of the time. Man, I'm gonna have to do a quick shower and get up there to the VA Center. Dana Green said they wish their fork could reach through the screen. Sheila Cox said Method Man, New York City, Staten Island. He still lives there. Jay Lane said K Parker, I agree that Method Man is from Staten Island. Chris Conklin said you should always keep your normal voice. Why be fake? Not fake, but entertaining. You know? Yeah. Not fake, but it would be more entertaining. Like, I guess I am kind of entertaining when I talk. You know, it's kind of like hitting those lows and highs. And the elephant camp was, you know, like stuff like that. You know? But I'm just gonna be myself. I feel what you're saying. Good morning, Jaquan. What's up? Sponge bath at Matt. Colette. Hey Matt, I'm from Newark. Always watching. One of your biggest fans. Thank you, Colette. Colette, I appreciate you for being one of our biggest fans. Meth was getting it in. You're all I need with Mary J. Blige and Limp Bizkit. DJ Premier Primo. Personality as a real person is entertaining. Yes. Yes, Chris Conklin. You know? But it's not as entertaining as this. See, I don't always run around doing like that, but that's what I mean by, like, it's entertaining, you know, putting on a show. It's kind of being entertaining. You know? See that when I do my eyes big or something like that, you know? This your man, Matt DV. If nobody told you they love you today, you've been hanging with the wrong people, but you're hanging with the right cat now. I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking, for subscribing. Thanks for becoming patrons at patreon.com/Matt DV. I'm going to put that in the chat, y'all. DV Williams. I gotta go, y'all. I wouldn't rush off, but I gotta go to my physical therapy, and I have to go get acupuncture. Same location, same doctor's office. 1 hour, that's 2 hours I'm gonna be at the doctor's office. And then I'm gonna go relax, man, and do some editing. I love y'all. Have a beautiful day. Peace. Wait a minute, should I take y'all outside one more time? Outside one more time? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, and I gotta go. All right, y'all. If you're tuning in, we're about to tune out here in Pattaya, Thailand. Oh, I love the Buddhist temple up on the mountain. That is so cool. That's the way I'm going, too. It's getting crowded out here, y'all. It's 9-something in the morning. People over there getting drunk right now. That's it. The bot bus just passed me. Y'all have a beautiful day. Peace.